Well, hello there, and welcome back to another episode of My Techy Thoughts, episode 4. And on June 24th at 11 a.m. EST, Microsoft unveiled a new version of Windows at their Windows event. Specifically, version 11, Windows 11, as it says over there, Windows 11. People have been having mixed thoughts about it. Some people are saying that there are three camps of people. There's the first camp who are saying, wow, Windows 11 is amazing. I want to install it as soon as it comes out. I love it. God, at all hail the gods at Microsoft. And then there's a second camp of people who are saying, yeah, I like the design of Windows 10 better. Windows 11 isn't really that good to me, so yeah, I think I'll hold off on the upgrade. But then there's the third camp of people who are saying, doesn't this look a lot like macOS, whether it's the centered icons in the taskbar or the rounded corners? So yeah, these are my thoughts on Windows 11 in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is Windows 11, and right off the bat, if I, let's say, open up the Widgets tab, you can see that it looks clean, like as Panos Panay described in the event, as a sheet of glass is sliding over your desktop. Like, come on, this is clean. And there are also other places where it's clean as well. Let's say the Microsoft Store, that got a new redesign. As you can see over here, it looks really nice. Let's say you open up your File Explorer. That also has a new redesign for the toolbar and stuff like that. Even settings got a new redesign, and it all just looks really clean. But the problem is not everywhere. So here's where we get into our first problem. Why is Control Panel still a thing? In Windows 8, when Microsoft decided to add another settings app for Windows that was just named Settings instead of Control Panel, that's where it all started to get complicated because now you had two settings app. Which one do you choose? So like you still have settings, right? Over here, but then if you search for Control Panel in Windows 11, that's also still there. And you open it, it functions just like it did earlier. Just like this. And like backup and restore, why is that in Control Panel and not settings? Network and internet, that's in settings. Appearance and personalization, that's in settings. Clock and region, it's all cluttered. And that's the problem. Okay, so my second problem is that some of the Windows 8 and Windows 10 design elements are still here in Windows 11 and they haven't been modified yet. Because keep in mind that we're still on our fourth official dev build, specifically 22,000.100, and so maybe this will be fixed in the future. I don't know, but the examples that I'm trying to give are, let's say you click on the volume keys on your keyboard, you see this? And you see this? Keep in mind, both of these computers are running Windows 11. This is through TeamViewer. Uh, so this volume slider is still from Windows 8 and 8.1 and 10. And, like, I think the least that Microsoft can do is round the corners on the slider, just like they did for every other app. So, yeah, and also if we, let's say, go into movies and TV, right? And you open up this app, it still has the Windows 10 design elements. And I'm gonna quickly segue into our third point. There's a new font in Windows 11 called Sego UI Variable, and in some apps like movies and TV, the Sego UI variable font hasn't been implemented yet. It's still the old Sego UI font, so I want that to change. Alright, now we're getting into our fourth point. Alright, so this point I think everybody's been complaining about, and that is the unrealistic requirements for running Windows 11. There are three things: TPM 2.0, Secure Boot, which are basically for better security, and then to top it all off, a supported chip. Like, you need an Intel 8th generation chip or later, so PCs from like 3, 4, 5 years ago won't be able to run Windows 11, or at least without a bypass. Because one of my videos that I made like about a month ago or something was how to install Windows 11 without those things. Like if you want to install Windows 11 on a computer without those things, how can you do it? And I also tried it, and Windows 11 works fine. I haven't seen a single case where you actually need either one of those three things. So like, please, Microsoft, please, can you like remove those things from the requirements? Like, just let us run Windows 11. The hype is for nothing then. Come on, really? And now, fifth is just a slight annoyance. You see this time and date in the bottom right corner. In Windows 10, there was a way that via the registry editor, you could enable seconds over here. So if you wanted to see the exact time down to the second, not the minute, but to the second, you could. And now you can't, and that annoys me because I would really like to do that. Please, Microsoft, bring it back. So yeah, to sum it all up, my thoughts on Windows 11 are it looks great. I really like it, except there are a couple things that Microsoft could improve in the future before Windows 11 gets released. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, wash your hands, take a shower, do whatever you need to do. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to handle your handler, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Have a great time.